people. So, yeah, amazing protests yesterday. Excuse me. Shitloads of people, a massive amount of people. Now, first of all, I want to say the universe conspired for me to not make this protest until later on. So I got up there, the train was late, I got to London Bridge. The trains were packed, all the tubes were packed. I was like, I'd never seen this, and all the times I come up to protest, I've never seen trains so packed. I had to miss two trains, got the third train, but they were coming like every 20 minutes. It was crazy, and I went to Parliament Square, and everyone had gone. I got there about 1:30, so everyone gone. So, and then my phone, because I've got a crap iPhone, an old iPhone from 2015, and like the battery runs out, and I didn't have my charger thing, so that ran out, so I had no contact. So I literally lost contact with the whole protest, which has never happened before. Usually I'm more sorted, but as I said, the universe conspired for these events for me. Like, and I eventually got to so I went to Oxford Circus. We missed it, so I wasn't syncing, I wasn't connecting, and this has never happened before me. I'm usually really in sync and connected with stuff, and like I had to like sort of really center myself and just like, okay, how am I going to connect? Like, so I just sort of chilled myself. But like the trains were crazy. They were like running every 20 minutes. The tube trains, it was madness. I've never seen anything like this. But I believe this is all just the universe doing its thing. Anyway, I finally said, right, go back to Parliament Square. So by the time I got back to Parliament Square, I mean, this is like, I must have got there about sort of 3, 4, it must have been about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. And by the time I got there, everyone was piling into Parliament Square. So I like resynced and the timing and got back with the protest, or found the protest basically eventually. And it was mad because like I had no idea how many people were on the protest. My phone was down. I hadn't seen the protest, so I didn't see it right till it arrived back in Parliament Square on Downing Street. And like honestly, I just stood on the wall, and I was like, "Wow, this is a lot of people." So like, it was definitely up there with one of the biggest ones I've been to. I can't tell you how many what it was, but it's definitely from somewhere between 500,000 to 1 million people. Like I'm just making a guesstimate there from previous protests, but it was one of the biggest ones I've seen. Like, so fair play to everyone turning out. Everyone bigging themselves up. Everyone bigged themselves up for that. It was an amazing turnout. The energy when I finally synced, and like the energy of the protest, it was amazing. So then, like, I hung around in Parliament Square for a while, and it was still buzzing. People were still really up for it, shouting at the police, giving shit to the police. Like, people were really up for it. You could feel it, like the energy. People was really up for it, and then there was this guy that set up a sound system, big speakers, generator, computer, mixing desk. Now, what I thought was, like, my first thought is like, why is this guy setting up a sound system? They're blatantly going to steal that sound system. This is like opposite Downing Street. I'm like, they're just going to come and take that. So I thought that was a bit weird. And then the police did eventually come over and try to storm that. Now, that's when everything started getting crazy. Now, I believe that this guy was possibly a setup, because why would you risk all your equipment to get stolen like that? And also, when the police came over and tried to grab his equipment, I didn't even see him. We was all trying to save his equipment, but I didn't even see him. Like where because I'd seen him earlier, so I knew what he looked like. I didn't see him. I was like, where is he? He just left all his equipment. So I believe that he was a set-up purpose. The police came over, and the police tried to grab all the equipment. So what they did is their usual: start a problem, and get like everyone to come and start a fight, so they could get the violent clashes headline. But like, on a higher level, everything is energy, and everything is actually happening for the good. Like, so, and we all just went with this, and everyone was just wanting it with the police. We was all fucking pushing, all in one, pushing the police. The police were going back. There's a few people who was getting battens, but they was pushing. But I could also see, because I see what's going on with the energy side. The police want us to do this. On a higher level of consciousness, the police want us to do this. They need to see us. They need to see our strength. They need to see us push back. So we started pushing more, and this was amazing, this process. People were chucking barriers. You know, it's not, we weren't getting violent. People were just taking out their anger and saying, we're having enough of this. The police represent the establishment, and so we're going against the police. It's not personal against the police. Like, this is going against the establishment. So it was like yeah, it was an amazing thing. But like, I'll show you the footage of what went on, and you can make your mind up with this. But personally, like, it was all good. It was all good. People were showing their strength, showing their energy. It was cathartic, getting out their anger against the police, representing the establishment. And it's like, you know, deep down, the police, you know, they're doing their job, but they want us to do this. Like, that's what I feel, because they need us to show our strength and our power before they can stand with us. But yeah, this also gets into natural law, and this is our divine right to protect ourselves and defend ourselves. So yeah, have a look at the footage, see what you think about it.
That's it, go away!
So yeah, like I think there was a setup. I think that they wanted the Violent Clashes headline. Excuse me, but it was all good. Like, I felt the energy. The energy was good. We were standing out. Like I said, this is our divine right to stand up for ourselves. This is natural law. This is divine right. And when we step into that power, when I did a mushroom trip, which was a powerful trip before I went on in lockdown, mushrooms told me, because I've done ayahuasca, so I could go back to that place. They told me that when we stand in our heart power, this is obvious anyway when you think about it. When we stand in our heart, our open heart, they cannot touch us. The police, the governments, the authority, nobody can touch us. And that's why they keep us in a fear matrix vibration, because we keep our hearts on our open, so we don't know our own power. And this is where we're returning to our power, returning to source, and finding our true power as powerful spiritual beings on this earthly plane. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good time. Peace.